Dr. Quinn, it's a lot, especially with Omicron, let's just say. What can we do?
Well, the first thing we have to understand is we can fight back. That's right, we can fight back. We don't have to just sit back and wait to get sick and just hope that everything's going to be okay, but we can actually be part of the process. And what we can do is, number one, if you haven't been vaccinated, get vaccinated. If you're eligible for your booster, get your booster. Social distance when able, wear your mask when out in public. But we can actually build up our immune systems. And the science has shown with a stronger immune system, we have that punch. So that if we do contract coronavirus, we're not just waiting there, just so vulnerable, but we can fight back and fight it off and live.
So what are some ways we can make our immune system stronger?
Well, the research has overwhelmingly demonstrated individuals that take measures such as getting enough sleep. I remember when I was in medical school, we used to study all night for our finals, and everybody after the day after the finals, they just sick and because when you don't get enough sleep, your immune system is weakened and you can't fight off the common cold and other illnesses that you can contract, but also keeping your stress down as much as possible. I actually looked at some research, and they followed medical students, believe it or not, and basically they looked at medical students during the most stressful times of the year when they were doing their board exams, and then they looked at another group of medical students that were in between where they weren't having board exams, and basically the students with the most stress and the least amount of sleep, they had a much higher prevalence of contracting upper respiratory tract infections compared to those that didn't have all that stress and decreased sleep. But also, there are other things you can do. For instance, if you have medical conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney disease, take your medication and follow up with the recommendations of your healthcare provider. Keeping your numbers controlled, such as your glucose levels, by being compliant with their medications and following directions helps a lot with your immune system as well. And also exercise. Exercising every day as much as possible, that helps. And lastly, a healthy, well-balanced meal. If you can incorporate all of this, it'll better help your immune system so that you can, fight off that coronavirus.
I love the punching gloves. What is the scientific community with the pandemic in the future? What is the scientific community saying?
Right. I'm looking at a lot of reports right now, and a lot of these reports are revealing that some are saying it's going to get better. Some are saying that, we still have to wait and look for more variants. But the take home is what's going to help everyone is if we can get those vaccinations, that's going to be overwhelmingly helpful going into the future.
All right. Let's fight off those viruses, Dr. Quinn. Thank you so much.